I left the infirmary and closed the door. Mr. Eugen and Beatrice will probably share each other's passions until lunchtime comes. Ew. That's nasty. It looks like it'll be a tough day. Let's just go to class. I walked towards the classroom already exhausted. Just one of those days.
Cutie, what happened?
What?
There was no limo today.
Oh, that?
The ice prince and the chick rode the bus instead of the limo.
It's nothing. It's what it is. Mr. Yuri's limo broke down, so everyone came separately.
The bus station will be crowded for a while.
When does it get fixed? Will it take about a week?
Why are you asking?
If they're taking the bus for a while, I want to take the chance to make my dreams come true. A chance like this doesn't come again.
Dreams?
Stumbling in the bus and falling into Tay's arms.
Soy's eyes were serious. She bore no shame about what just came out of her mouth.
It'll be really competitive, you know.
That's why I have to plan ahead. So when does the limo get fixed? I'll be better off with more information.
It'd be nice if you could plan ahead like that for the exams.
Ah, shut up! So, when will the limo get fixed?
I don't know and I don't care. I won't be taking the limo anyways. I realized after taking the bus this morning. I think I'm better off just taking the bus. No! Cutie! But all that quality time!
Huh? Why? You took the limo to school every day.
I'm tired of everyone staring at me. I don't think I'll ride it even if it gets fixed.
Then how about the others?
Well, I don't really...
You don't know. What a shame.
So I slouched her shoulders. On the other hand, Shimby quietly patted me on the back.
Do you feel happy taking the bus?
I honestly feel much better on the bus than in the limo. Shimby seemed to choke up a bit and stroked my hair. Aw, Shimby!
Why are you blowing away your chance? I would never give up on the limousine.
Soy scolded me with a weak voice. My chance. I smiled awkwardly. But something bothered me more than being teased as the maid or taking the bus to school. Did Yuri come to school okay? I kept thinking about him saying he never wanted to win over someone's heart. After that, I kept on feeling frustrated and sorry for some reason. And I kept thinking about him saying he feels special about me. But I don't know what I feel right now. What are these feelings I feel? Gosh, I am just blanking on voices. Okay, I got it. Oh gosh, it's gone again. Sorry, guys. Yano, I have 2 tickets for a concert. Do you want to go with me? It's a concert with a famous maestro.
Yano, do you have time this weekend? There's a new band gig and I heard it's so fun. You can't even get the tickets now since they're sold out.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Is this because of the music assignment?
Yana looked uncomfortable surrounded by the girls. It was a familiar scene, but everyone looked more enthusiastic than usual. Oops. Huh? Is there something going on today?
If you go to a music concert, you won't get an F even if you fail the midterm.
Mr. Yuri said he'd give extra credit if we go to a concert. It's an opportunity to get extra credit and a date. I saw the Ice Prince was swarmed by girls in front of the gate this morning.
How about you?
Me?
I thought you'd run straight to Tay's class.
I nodded at what Shimby said. Come to think of it, I thought Soy would go to Tay's class first. Surprising.
I'm not a beginner. Tay's probably the busiest one among the Hot 5. So if I go to him now, I'll just become girl number 2. I shouldn't hurry and carefully consider my chances. I have to snatch him away like a hawk when all the enemies are distracted.
Soy took out 2 tickets from her pocket and gave us a creepy smile. What concert is it? I saw the concert title on the tickets. Let's see. Classical concert for pregnant women. Okay. Yeah. ... I don't know what Soy's planning, but I hope Tay's safe. Or I hope that they'll both be safe, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. Go ask Red! Gosh, ask Red out on this date.
Lady, over here.
Ah, don't push.
The daily war has started again.
I'll get to miss this when I graduate. Blech.
I stood far from the counter by myself and was thinking about the far future. Huh? What are you doing here? I turned around and saw a familiar face. Oh. Huh? What are you doing here? Oh, Red. Are you here for lunch? I was just thinking about you. Yeah, how about you? Did you eat? Oh, I was about to eat now, but I don't think I can. The cafeteria was about to explode. Found myself sighing. I see. Can't they build another cafeteria? A coffeeteria? Cafeteria? Honestly, it's like this every time. I agree. I don't know. It's more about the space than the budget. There's no space in this academy to build another cafeteria. Oh! It's more about the space than the budget, blah 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 blah. Sorry, Yuri. I thought it was probably Tay, but you surprised me. Yuri came and stood behind us.
Hey, my honey. I see you've arrived on time this morning since you're in one piece.
Oh, Mr. Yuri, are you planning to jump into the cafeteria war?
No, I don't like junk food. I was just passing by today. But can you stand here like this?
Huh? Oh, I'm supposed to be with Beatrice for lunch.
I saw the school nurse going somewhere before I came here, and he asked me about you. He asked me if I knew where you were, saying he didn't see you in the classroom.
Oh, right! I completely forgot. I was supposed to watch the infirmary when he left for his blind date. To be more exact, I was supposed to watch Beatrice. I forgot! Ah!
No need to thank me for reminding you. But where was he going? He looked fancy.
I don't know. I evaded. Mr. Eugen didn't tell me to keep it as a secret, but it was his personal business, so I didn't want to blab about it. Are you talking about that skeleton maniac? Why? What was he wearing? Red treated Yuri like a friend, as always. I hurriedly looked around. Thankfully, the cafeteria was too hectic for anyone to notice. Yuri didn't care about it too and answered.
He was wearing a suit. He actually looked normal today.
Normal. That word really doesn't suit him. Red looked as if he couldn't even imagine. He actually looks good if you see him in person. Uh-oh. I hope Yuri doesn't get jealous. Huh? You saw him too? But good. I really want to see. Where did he go? I don't know the exact details, but I just thought if Mr. Eugen dressed up like that every day, he might be able to compete with Mr. Yuri.
What a funny joke. Just because he wears a suit doesn't mean he can obtain the aura of someone born to be god like me. I can barely handle myself. I am God's masterpiece itself.
Oh boy, I haven't seen this much love in a room since Narcissus discovered himself. Come on, I clicked. Here we go again. Yuri's favorite thing to say. Well, at least he didn't get jelly. Ah, don't you remember what what the commander said? He told you to stop showing off at the academy.
Showing off? This is as natural as breathing to me. Are you telling me to stop breathing? Of course, a commoner like you would never understand.
I don't know what that has to do with breathing, but I'm not a commoner. I'm a warrior with great powers.
A great warrior? Why don't you take care of your looks first?
You two, please stop. I'm here too, you know. Two boys who look like they've just come out of TV are bickering about who's better. This is just torture. As a plain maid, I will now go run my errand.
My honey, what are you talking about? My honey is blessed by the gods like I am.
Ah.
I can guarantee my honey's loveliness.
I don't need more lip service. I know well how plain I am. Then I'll head off. I have to follow Mr. Eugen's orders. I said bye to both of them and headed to the infirmary. That was sweet, though. I thought I heard the two tell me something, but I couldn't hear them properly due to the noise in the cafeteria. Come to think of it, I'm surrounded by enormous people like Soy, Shinbi, and those boys. Am I the most plain among all of them? I felt a bit bitter. Maybe I was made to run errands or be a maid. Well, it's nothing new. Oh, Mr. Yuri will be back. Let's hurry to the infirmary. Okay. Oh no. It's raining. It's raining! Crap. We all know what that means. Every time it rains, a hot doll guy almost dies from standing in it like a dummy. But why? No, Yuri, nothing bad has happened with Yuri so far, so hopefully he has no reason to stand around in the rain. I hope not. Okay. Ugh, my whole body hurts from going through all that in the morning. I'm glad I'm early. I want to rest. I sat on my desk and looked around. The room was a mess from hurrying out in the morning. All the drawers I opened to find my socks were still open. My clothes were scattered all around the place. Yano offered to help me clean up, but I refused. Although we live in one house, I never want them to see this mess. Let's finish cleaning in the weekend and just take care of the big things for now. I organized whatever came into my hands and cleaned the room. What do I do with all these? I look at the pile of shopping bags beside my bed. I can't return them now, but I can't really wear them. I picked up one of the shopping bags. In it was a blouse Yuri said was pretty, but... Yuri said it looked good on me, but this doesn't suit someone plain like me. It would look good on someone like Soy or Shinbi. Aw, cutie. I didn't want to belittle myself, but it was true. Thinking about it will only make me gloomy. I've been becoming conscious of my looks a lot these days. I shook my head and tried to get rid of those thoughts. Let's just finish cleaning up. I went back to cleaning my room. Huh? I hear something tapping the window. I opened the curtains and looked outside. Wow, it's dark. Oh boy. Are we good? Are we done? Oh, sorry, I'm allergic to rain. The sky was completely covered with rain clouds, and surprisingly at that moment it started to rain. What's with the rain all of a sudden? It's raining hard. And seeing the clouds, it looks like it'll rain for a while. Oh, do they have umbrellas? I felt worried and texted everyone. Does everyone have an umbrella? ? And send button. Alright. Tay replied first. The manager's lending me one. Yano's with me too. Okay, thanks, Tay. Oh, holy. Yuri? Hasn't responded. Oh, I guess I just gotta wait till they actually respond. Oh, alright. Yano can share Tay's umbrella. Master, I'm at Banjul with some friends and drinking tea. Do you want to come? Oh, thanks, Yano. Now my nose is running great. Yano's text followed. He's asking me to come to Banjul? Ugh, I can never go. It's only been a couple days since people stopped calling me the maid. I don't want people to misunderstand again. Red's reply came soon. The drama club president says he'll lend me one. Saved. Phew. Oh, Red. I smiled at Red's emoticon. Come to think of it, Red was completely focused on preparing for the festival with the drama club. I think he said the play was an action hero story. Anyways, I'm glad Red borrowed an umbrella too. Now, Tay, Yano, and Red are fine. How are Lance and Yuri? While I was thinking Lance texted me back, I'm shocked.
I packed an umbrella after reading the weather report yesterday.
Well, aren't you the smart one? I'm glad you're being sensible this time around. It was so Lance. It was just a text, but I felt like I could see his disapproving face. Yep, I can just imagine him looking annoyed. Since I talked with Lance, Yuri's the only one left. I'll wait a bit more, and if I still don't get a text, I'll call him. I sat on my bed for a while and looked at the shopping bags. The window shook at the heavy raindrops. I think there's wind now. The window reflected my worried face. Look at that worried face. All right, I called Yuri. It dialed, but he didn't pick up. No! No, not again! Ah, why? What is wrong with you guys? The day was getting darker. What should I do? Well, I'm obviously going to take an umbrella to that dummy. What the heck is wrong with you boys? What are you just depressed about? Are you just being stupid and walking home in the rain? I might be worrying too much, but it's better than staying anxious at home. I grabbed the extra umbrella at the front door and left the house. Of course, there will be a lot of girls willing to lend him an umbrella, but yes, just in case, I stepped out into the windy rain. I ran to the bus station, fighting through the heavy rainpour. It was still raining cats and dogs, and I could barely see because of it. I barely got on the bus, but the road was slippery, so it arrived at the academy later than usual. I'm shaking from nerves. My clothes got wet despite the umbrella, but I didn't mind at all. I was too worried about Yuri. I only hear silence at the academy. There was no one in the playground. I guess everyone's at home now. I went through the silent playground and entered the building. Okay, so far no soaked dolls. Yuri would probably be in the music room, right? Oh gosh, I hope I don't walk in on him with another woman doing stuff on his desk, because that would be really awkward and bad right now. Huh? The door's open. The hallway was very dark because of the clouded sky, so the fluorescent lights peeping through the door of the music room seemed much brighter than usual. Thank God, Yuri must be in the music room. I'm glad we didn't miss each other. I slowly opened the door. Yuri? Oh. I abruptly stopped while calling his name. Oh. Oh. Yuri was wearing his glasses? ? And playing the piano while staring at the sheets. Yeah. Oh. I just saved. I'm gonna just enjoy this moment. The beautiful melody rang through the music room. It's so beautiful. Rain was pouring outside, but this felt like a completely different world. I felt like I just moved through dimensions like Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. Yuri kept stopping mid-play to jot down something on the sheets. Oh, is he composing his own music? I've never seen him so focused on something. In my mind, Yuri was always the one to play mean jokes, and he always laughed at my responses. So the Yuri I'm seeing right now felt so strange, and my heart's beating fast for some reason. Seeing him like this, I thought he really is a mature man. Whoops. Mature man. Oh, faint, faint. I remember the day I purchased Yuri. They said he is the adult doll that will become the perfect man for every woman. They were correct. Oh gosh, hello. Yuri checked his notes and suddenly raised his head. Huh?
Honey, when did you come?
The melody stopped. Yuri took his hands off the keys and looked at me surprisingly. But the sound was so pretty. Don't stop at my account. I felt bad to see him stop playing, and I approached Yuri. I worried because you didn't take my call.
Call? Oh, sorry. I didn't hear because of the piano.
Yuri took out his phone from his jacket.
I have a text. Oh, and a missed call.
You're the one who gave me the phone so we can contact each other easily. Now you're the one that's hard to reach.
Sorry. But what's up? Did you suddenly miss me?
What are you still doing here?
The exams are coming up and I was preparing mine. Oh, right. Darling, we can't stay alone like this. We are student and teacher.
Yuri backed away and said. But he still didn't forget to give me a wink. Ah.
People might misunderstand if we're alone here since the exams aren't far off.
Aww. Thinking. You're thinking. This is so nice to see.
I welcome being misunderstood with my honey for something else, but not for leaking the exam questions.
So is that why you're barely a step away from me and giving me a wink then? Anyways. I realized Yuri wasn't being serious and gave him a disapproving look. Why are you playing the piano if you're preparing the exam? You want to quiz us on composing?
I'm just taking a break to freshen up. The piano enriches my mind.
You know how to play the piano? Well, obviously.
Of course. You forgot. I was chosen by the music god,
Yuri said confidently. I felt like there were many things I still don't know about Yuri. I looked around the dark music room. But do you know it's pouring outside? Did you bring an umbrella?
I knew it was raining. It's this dark.
Yuri grinned, completely ignorant of how much I worried. I thought you were, like, drenched and having pneumonia like other stupid dolls, but you're sensible for once.
Did you come here because you were worried I might get caught in the rain?
Yuri approached me with his usual smile. He looked happy for some reason. I lost words at his attitude. What are you talking about? I was just passing by.
Passing by? At this hour? Really?
That's...
Alright then. But isn't that an umbrella you're holding in your hands?
Oh. I looked at my hands and saw each of them clutching onto a small umbrella. I've been caught. One of the two was the one I used on my way here, so it was dripping wet. And the other was the one I brought for Yuri. I was startled and stuttered at being caught red-handed. Actually,
My honey's cute even when she lies. I must have worried, my darling. I'll try to take the calls right away now.
Yuri smiled with his eyes. He pretended to take the umbrella, but took my hands. Let me go. I ended up shouting to hide my embarrassment. Ugh, so embarrassing. The place Yuri touches feels hot for some reason. Got hot hands.
Your face is red. How cute. Now I'll stop teasing you, so sit here. Wasn't it difficult coming here?
Yuri led me to the piano chair. And he took out a couple glasses from the equipment cabinet near the door. Yuri skillfully opened the small thermal bottle on the piano. The cup was steaming. Oh, this is... Secret Garden. The steam warmed my body, and at the same time I smelled a familiar scent. The scent was familiar. This is...
Oh, you know. Yeah, it is. It's Secret Garden.
Yuri handed me a glass. I thought we weren't supposed to be alone right now, sir.
Here, drink it while it's hot. It'll warm your soaked body.
Yuri sat beside me on the piano chair. My cold body slowly warmed up. Is it because of the hot tea? Or is it because of the hot Yuri sitting beside me? I sipped the tea and glimpsed at Yuri beside me. Were you drinking this the whole time? Carrying it in a thermal bottle? Since when?
Darling, I can only answer one question at a time. But first drink up, before it gets cold.
I didn't get any answers and just sipped my tea. The warm drink flowed down my throat and spread warmth throughout my body. And I did feel a bit embarrassed about asking so many questions all at once. Yuri was quietly staring at me.
You look cute.
What? When I was about to raise my head at his voice, something wet touched my cheeks. Did you smooch me on the cheek? It actually says smooch.
Smooch.
Ah! I quickly backed away from Yuri. I felt like my face was on fire. I was startled and the cup in my hand shook.
Whoa, be careful, miss.
Thankfully, Yuri held me and stopped the hot tea from spilling. Thank you for saving me and for the smooch. Even though I didn't get a picture of that. Sad face. As I stammered with my face all red, Yuri started laughing.
Sorry. I couldn't help myself when you were being so cute.
You scared me! Don't joke around! I almost spilled the tea! I used the tea as an excuse. I kept thinking about how Yuri kissed my cheek.
Sorry. Were you that surprised?
He's blushing. I strangely calmed down after seeing Yuri laugh it off. I quickly changed the subject. But more than that, I didn't know you liked Secret Garden this much. You must really like this scent. Yuri made a strange face at what I said.
Ah, you dummy. My honey, you can't misunderstand.
Huh?
Of course I like this tea, but that's not why I like to drink it.
Huh?
Because my darling gave this to me. That's why I like this more. Of course I don't like that it's from Mama Tay's cafe.
Yuri opened the eyes he closed for a while.
This is the first gift Darling gave to me. It's very special for me.
Really? He must get gifts from his colleagues and students all the time. Does he mean what he just said? And he's saying tea leaves are special when he rides an incredibly expensive limousine? I couldn't help myself and finally asked Yuri. I'm not the only one who gives you gifts. You must get much better gifts from other people.
That's true, but what my honey gives is special.
Yuri and I caught eyes. I want to ask why it's special. But why? I want to know why. He says only the gifts I give are special. But his face was right in front of mine, and I felt too embarrassed to ask. I decided to leave before I start feeling more weird. Then I'll get going. I'll leave the umbrella here, so use it when you come back. I put the cup on the piano and tried to hurry and leave, but Yuri grabbed my arm.
Wait, you're just in time. I had something for you.
Something for me? Nameless performance? Wait, so... Nameless isn't the name of the theme park? Unless it's just a coincidence that a band and a ticket are named the same thing. Sorry, I know this is a very sweet moment and I'm getting distracted, but... Is Nameless a clue to something? I mean, I know it's the name of the game, but... Is that like a secret message from question mark people? I wonder. Anyway, back to our sweet moment. Yuri took out a piece of paper from his jacket. What is this?
See for yourself. It's a ticket for a club concert.
Ticket? Why are you... The concert is this weekend. Yuri's name was clearly printed on the ticket. And what's more, he was listed as the band's drummer. Really? Oh man, that's awesome! Are you giving me a ticket so I can see you play? That'd be so amazing! Are you performing?
Yeah, it just happened. Remember what I said during last class? That I'll give extra credit if you go to a music concert. I'll give this ticket to you, so come see the show if you don't have anything else.
I didn't have anything else, but I was flustered at the sudden suggestion. A concert? And you playing the drums?
It's not good to get that surprise to see a piece of paper with my name. You might actually faint when you see me actually playing.
Yuri smiled and stood up. As Yuri stood up, I had to raise my head to look at him. Yuri instead looked down to stare at me, and he gave me his usual smile.
You remember the clothes we bought before? Wear that. I'll look forward to it. I'll play for my princess that day. Be pretty for me.
Yuri's eyes were kind. I ended up avoiding his gaze, feeling embarrassed. I don't know. I might make it and I might not. You better make it!
You are a shy girl. Oh no, look at the time. I still have work to do, so you go ahead first.
Yuri looked outside the window. The cloudy sky was darker now.
It's dark already. It might be dangerous for you to go by yourself. Do you want to wait for me until I finish?
Yuri suggested. It wasn't a big deal, but I felt like I was being seduced. Only now are you feeling like you're being seduced. What is happening to me? I'll really get weird if I stay with him any longer. I refused adamantly on purpose. No, it's not completely dark anyways. I'll head back. Good luck with finishing and don't be too late. I put the ticket in my pocket and picked up my umbrella. Then I'll go.
All right, be careful.
When I opened the door, I heard Yuri's voice behind me.
Princess, I'll see you this weekend.
Aren't you gonna see me at home? Before then? I closed the door without looking back. If I had have looked back, he'd have seen my red face. Getting blinded by the transition. I closed the door and checked the ticket in my pocket again. A band concert. When did he practice? Oh, is that where he was going the other night? Not some nefarious place? I hope so. Maybe... I remembered he went out often these days. Then every time was he? I don't know. I tried to calm myself down as I went back home. He hasn't been going around with all these women. He's been practicing drums the whole time. Oh, my goodness. Everything I know is a lie. It was late, so all the boys were already back. I came back to my room and sat on my desk, as I'm wont to do. Let's see. What happened today? I wrote in my diary as always. First, I wrote about the weird lunch I spent with Beatrice. And I wanted to write about Yuri and Secret Garden, but for some reason I couldn't move my pencil. Before I knew it, my face got red. I feel too embarrassed to even write it down. In the end, I closed my diary and took out the ticket I put in the desk drawer. Oh. Okay, I guess I'm not done writing yet. I'm going to write eventually. I checked multiple times already, but the drummer's name is Yuri. Is Yuri really playing that day?
I'll play for the princess that day. Be pretty for me.
It's not because Yuri's playing that I want to go. I've never seen a clip show before. And it is a free ticket, so... I feel like I'm listing excuses, because I am. But be pretty? How do you be pretty? I look at myself in the mirror. Unfortunately, my face looks the same. It's so plain. My eyes naturally went towards the clothes and shoes Yuri bought. Should I wear those? There's no one to answer my question. In anime shows, the girl in the situation usually shouts makeup and magically transforms into a beauty. Wait, makeup? Come to think of it, Yuri bought me makeup at the department store. Oh, he did. He said I didn't need it, saying my skin was like milk or something, but he bought some for me anyways. I rummaged through the shopping bags and found the makeup. How do you use this contraption? I have to know what it is first. What the hell are you? What a way to end it. What the hell is this?